Hey, how's it going, guys? This is ZDEyE here. I wanted to talk about a very recent and controversial and also, very big backlash that Horizon Forbidden West is getting, especially Guerrilla Games and including PlayStation. It's obviously we're talking about the reason why we actually don't have an upgrade system towards the PlayStation 5. One of the examples is if you purchase Horizon Forbidden West, the standard edition, on your PlayStation 4, reasons could be there could be very different reasons. Maybe because also you don't have the PlayStation 5 and you want to experience it first as quickly as possible on your PlayStation 4. And yeah, let's just say that you purchased it, you paid $60 for it, right, in American dollars, and then you got the PlayStation 5 a couple months later, a couple of weeks later, or whatever, right? And so you want to make an upgrade, right, towards that PlayStation 5. And because of the decision, whatever the case, PlayStation is not allowing you to have an upgrade path. So let's say you pay an extra $10 and you will be able to play that specific game as a PS5 version, right? Instead, you actually have to repurchase the whole game once again, and this time it will be more expensive, right? So basically, if you paid the PlayStation 4 version of $60, this time you will have to pay $70 for the PS5 version, and that kind of sucks. Instead, you actually have to repurchase the whole game again, not purchase like an upgrade path, like if you pay $10 up front. Now, it's not to say as if it's not actually going to be happening like right then and right there. Maybe there will be an upgrade path, but we just don't know it yet. Perhaps PlayStation is not announcing anything regarding it, because it's also very weird why they're not speaking about this. At least to the point of this recording, there was nothing. But, even though that is the case, we cannot argue on one out of factors. There still is a possibility of you actually playing the game on PS4 and a PS5. Now, I will get into that in a bit, but it's important to clarify that the standard edition of Horizon Forbidden West and also the special edition do not have this cross-gen bundle, right? You will not be able to play this on a PS4 and a PS5. You kind of have to make a decision. But, like I've said already, there will be still 3 other editions that you can purchase if you want to play Horizon Forbidden West on a PS4 or the PS5. And those are, of course, the Digital Deluxe Edition, also Collector's Edition, and Regala Edition. Now, we cannot talk about the Collector's Edition and Regala Edition since they cost $200 bucks and the other $260. It's a lot of money. Now, not everyone can afford that. And, the other option and the most obvious option, it would be, well, Digital Deluxe Edition, and that costs $80. So basically, you still will be paying more money, in fact, but even though you will still be getting extra content, but is this what people really want? What if you simply want a cross-gen bundle that will allow you to play a PS4 and a PS5 version of Horizon Forbidden West? Now, that's understandable. Now, even though I believe a couple of months ago, maybe a little bit more than that, Jim Ryan actually clarified and said that he will, or at least PlayStation will allow specific games to have a free path of upgrade on the PlayStation 5. And that is the case because it did happen so that you indeed will be able to have a free path of upgrades. As an example, Spider-Man Miles Morales, you can play on PS4 and PS5 for a free upgrade. You also have a Sackboy, A Big Adventure. That's also a free upgrade. Now, there is still always different schemes that you can go about it, right? One of them is actually, even though you have a free upgrade path, save points may not progress through. Instead, you're gonna have to start from the very, very beginning. So is there a reason for you to make an upgrade? Look, there's always ways that the developers or third-party developers, or perhaps even, like I say, PlayStation Studios, they may always find ways of actually kind of taking money from you. PlayStation is the way because of this PlayStation 5 game that you have to pay extra additional $10 on top. It's really up to a person if they want to make that purchase. Or you could just simply pay yet an additional $10, on top. Then you will actually have an option to play on the PS4 or a PlayStation 5 version. But of course, you will actually get an additional benefit to it in-game add-ons towards Horizon Forbidden West. As I mentioned, Digital Deluxe Edition, right? So, you know, I personally think it's very scummy. I don't like it. I don't like this. It stinks. It's not a good route for PlayStation to do so. But also, I completely understand the reason. Sony isn't exactly as, you know, I shouldn't say popular, but as rich as Microsoft. Microsoft can definitely afford to make these sorts of losses. PlayStation, on the other hand, well, they cannot. Because again, their games, their AAA standards of games, they are very, very, very expensive to make. And always constantly keeping the game under the price of $60 all the time is just not a viable choice. Yet again, I'm sure a lot of people say, well, Game Pass has this. Well, again, what Game Pass has that up to par of PlayStation exclusive games? You know, you have to understand that out of thing. So it's really worth it. Again, I'm not trying to dish on the Xbox and with their exclusivities and all their games that they're releasing, because like again, we still have nothing from them technically to be one of the, you know, gems. But I think that, you know, what PlayStation is doing is not a good thing. I think at very, very least they need to include an upgrade path that if you have a PlayStation 4 version of the game, anytime that you want, say you get a PS5 later, you can actually pay $10 additional and then you will have that PS5 version of the game. Now I'm sure a lot of you will say, well, why the fuck would they even need to have this upgrade? Just make the game free and that's it. Like I already prior mentioned the reasons towards this, why PlayStation is making it. But again, this sucks, absolutely, for sure. But also, if you want to, you can always, you know, support the developers, support PlayStation, what they're doing. And personally, for myself, I'm getting a collector's edition. It's also because I love the statue, the way it looks. But also, yet again, I don't mind paying a little bit more for a PlayStation 5 version of the game, because I know PlayStation exclusive games are the best, in my opinion. So what is the reason for me to say that, oh, I hate what they're doing, it's anti-consumer, blah 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 blah. What concerns me, as long as I get my great games, I'm happy. Yet again, it's a very selfish look. But, you know, you always have to prioritize most of the time, not saying all the time, but most of the time, of your own needs and of your own entertainment. Again, that you may not understand what I'm trying to get at, few of you will, but again, that's just my opinion. Alright, well then that's all I wanted to have a little bit of a general discussion regarding this matter. I wanted to extend my thoughts on this, you know, I have briefly touched on it on my collectors, well, my editions of all available editions that have been revealed for Horizon Forbidden West, and yeah, well, hopefully I got my point across. Thank you so much for watching, guys, like and subscribe, see you guys all later.